So I'd love to hear more about that. Like for you, what is your philosophy when it comes to supervising? Like for you, what are the golden rules that you typically stand by? Yeah, like you're able to get the best out of everyone.
The golden rules other than budget and schedule.
Seriously, every conversation I fucking have with a client, like doesn't matter how important they are, it's just like, okay, what's the budget and what's the calendar? It's like if those two don't line up, then it's like I'm not able to take it on. So yeah.
Yeah, I love your ideas. And yeah, so when the rubber hits the road, really it's about the team, Alan. It's about the team. It's having a clear vision on what we're looking to execute for the creative, for the brief of what we want to get, and telling that story. And really about working together as a team and appreciating the contribution of each department. I'm very much about the gestalt. The output is greater than the sum of its parts. It really makes such a huge difference working together, and not brute forcing it. And having a team that's passionate about the creative and running together at the same target. And being creative and with your ideas and able to call an audible on the fly of like, yeah, we got it, and great teamwork, just so you can do the behind the look, the no look pass, and know that that person's going to be there for the alley oop or what have you. And being able to execute that level, a skillful execution. I mean, ultimately, the thing that really makes a difference. This is the secret. I could tell you making effective use of dysfunctional relationships is the secret to success, because that is important. But ultimately, every member of the team knowing that they're a valued member of a winning team on an inspired journey, that makes a difference.
Yeah, it's so critical, and I honestly feel that it changes everything when you're, especially leadership, like especially as an artist, if you're working for a supervisor who just shits all over you or shits all over your work or doesn't care about what you can contribute to it. It changes everything. But at the same time, leadership is what ultimately you've got a boss and they've got a boss, and you've got to align everything that you're doing with their vision. So it's
Yeah.
so important. It's make or break bad leadership when it comes to any big production.
You were saying the word leadership, and that's a key. I mean, it's such a subtle difference. You haven't said the word management, you've said the word leadership. And that's a key. I'm always looking to work with leadership, not management. Want to be a leader, not a manager.
Yeah. I won't name the studio, but a good friend of mine, he's a VFX soup at Marvel now. He's a comp soup at DD at the time, then he left to go somewhere else temporarily. And this is the studio I won't mention, but they were working on a big project, and the VFX supervisor is like 2 a.m, pulled everyone together, and it's just like, hey, everyone, come over to John's desk. And this is an example of what not to do. And that's the kind of shit that for that person is crippling, but for the whole team is just like, this is who we're trying to people please, like, opposed to someone who you're willing to go above and beyond and do what it takes because you're helping them because you believe in them, and vice versa.
Well, hey, that's not even okay at 2 p.m. 2 a.m., you're really pushing it.
Yeah.
Talk about disparaging and a great way to just take the wind out of this anyway. But yeah, so I mean, that's definitely something. To your point is like, yeah, that can be very tough on the team, and that can have lasting, damaging just throughout. So just trying to make sure that everybody understands and knows they're appreciated, and there is a direct connection to their contribution. And really, Alan, it's about skill-based management, right? PMOC, plan, motivate, organize, and control, quality control. And that's all Peter Drucker, and understanding skill-based management versus we don't make widgets. We are not button pushers. You hire us for our opinion, believe it or not. Now, you might want to narrow that down and just say the opinion about the artistic work. But ultimately, that is what makes being an artist and a creative fun, because we do kind of operate outside the normal guidelines. Not that being a banker or an investor or something isn't interesting and creative. It's just we're a little more wacky, so to speak. We're supposed to kind of go off the beaten path to find things and find solutions and come up with new ideas, and that's something that I think is just That's really motivating to me. That's what makes it fun, working with the team and finding these solutions together and facilitating reaching levels. Technology for me is framework to allow the team to just paint higher up the mural, higher up the wall. Technology for technology's sake, no. The elegant implementation that helps drive the artistry further and helps the team feel like I couldn't even do this before, and now I feel like I'm limitless. That's the key right there for me.